Welcome to Think Out, the podcast where we take a breath, take a beat, and think out loud about the little stories that remind us what really matters. I'm your host, Jennifer. Today's story is about travel, it's about transition, and it's about tales, three of them to be exact. Begins in Upland, California, just east of LA, framed by the mountains. It's a place full of quiet streets and warm porches, and in one of those homes, a pair of puppies, brother and sister, were getting their first tastes of the world. Snickers the boy is goofy and gentle and playful, big paws always tripping over them. Sassy Pants the girl lives up to her name, smart, sharp, a little dramatic when she doesn't get her way, but also fiercely loyal. Born together, wrestled together, napped nose to nose together. They were never meant to be separated, and thankfully they weren't. A family in San Diego had been searching not just for one puppy, but for two, because this wasn't just a home in need of energy and love. It was a home already caring, loving, that was aging. Enter Truffles is the senior dog, a dignified little mix with cream and brown around the eyes and a white tail that still wags like a metronome. She's lived a full life of belly rubs, warm beds, and beach walks, but she's slowly down lately. Stage 2 kidney failure. That kind of news, it changes things. It brings tenderness to every routine, makes every good morning feel a little more fragile, and it made the family realize something. Truffle still had more to give, and maybe she had one more lesson to teach. So they made the call, reached out, asked the breeder, would it be possible to adopt both? And that's when Snickers and Sassy Pants began their journey south, from Upland to San Diego, from one home to a new beginning. The drive isn't long, just under 2 hours with light traffic, but for the puppies it might as well have been crossing a continent. Everything was new, the rumble of the highway, the smells of rest stops, the gentle hand that kept reaching back from the front seat to reassure them almost there. And then arrival. Truffles didn't bark when they came through the door, she just looked. Not in that stiff, territorial way some older dogs do, but in a curious, quiet way. Her ears perked, her body relaxed, and when Snickers and Sassy Pants walked in, unsure, she simply turned and walked slowly to her bed, not away from them, leading them. Within minutes, Sassy Pants was sniffing the food bowl. Snickers was on his back, getting belly rubs from the youngest human in the house. And Truffles, she watched, and then, in the most Truffles way possible, she joined them. Not for play, but for presence. The family has said that since the puppies arrived, something shifted. Truffles is still sick, but she's more alert, more interested. She watches over the pups like a grandma watching over toddlers at a park. And the puppies, they're learning from her how to be gentle, how to listen, how to slow down, and even just for a moment. It's not chaos, it's kind of a rhythm, a new balance, a new pack. And for Truffles, it seems like she's found a sense of purpose again, maybe even a little joy, because love, when shared, doesn't shrink. It expands, even in the final chapters of a life. Love can still surprise us. Snickers and Sassy traveled 100 miles that day, but what they really did was help build a bridge between generations, between moments, between beginnings and goodbyes. And isn't that what family is? Not about how long we have, but what we do with the time we're given together. Thanks for thinking out with me today. If you enjoyed this story, consider sharing it with someone who could use a reminder that new beginnings can still carry old love. I'm Jennifer, and that has been Think Out. Until next time, take care of each other.